Explore Maui, offering a unique land and soul-based experience of Hawaii, focusing on natural wonders, ancestral knowledge, and the spirit of aloha. Enhance your understanding of the islands and its culture through our holistic educational approach. For a deeper dive into Hawaii's inner journey, check out our Hawaii Immersion course. Click the link below to buy the course and immerse yourself in the enchanting world of Hawaii. This comprehensive program will dive into Hawaiian language basics called Olelo Hawaii, history, mythology, and family-centered education content linked to place-based learning. With over 31 lessons available for self-paced learning, you'll also have access to 4 live weekly sessions aimed at initiating your Hawaiian language journey. Click the link below to start your Hawaii Immersion course. For those of you who live in Hawaii, we use the term aloha. It's used for greetings and farewells and expressions of love. However, aloha encompasses even more than that. It represents a way of life. In addition to common meanings, the word aloha encapsulates all the necessary knowledge for righteous interaction with the natural world. These insights of aloha describe an attitude or way of life often referred to as the Aloha Spirit or the Way of Aloha. The spirit of aloha was an important lesson for Keiki because it helped connect them to the natural world that they were a part of. Some early teachings goes as follows. Aloha is about being connected to all, and all being connected to me. When there is pain, it is my pain. When there is joy, it's also mine. I hold deep respect for all that exists, as it is a part of the Creator and part of me. I will not intentionally harm anyone or anything. When sustenance is required, I only take what is necessary and explain why it has been taken. The earth, the sky, and the sea are entrusted to my care, to be cherished and safeguarded. This is aloha. As a child grew with these ideas, the need for a fundamental code of ethics was instilled. The code is derived from an interpretation of aloha. A, or A, stands for ala, watchfulness and alertness. L, lokahi, working with unity. O, oiai'o, truthful, honesty. H, ha'a, stood for humility. And finally, ahonui, patience, perseverance. Aloha also can be described as alo, sharing, in the present moment. Oha, joyous affection, bliss. Ha, life energy, life and breath. When we follow these rules of Hawaiian language structure, we can translate this literally as the joyful sharing of life energy in the present, or simply bliss, joyfully sharing life. Yet, diving deeper into the meaning of root words of aloha, we can discover further layers of meaning. A, or A, signifies to burn, like to sparkle. And interestingly, it's also a name of a mold found in fermented foods. Lo is shortened from loa'a, or lo'o, meaning to obtain or procure. Together, these indicate an energy transformation. Burning, sparkling fermentation, the result of that transformation, the mold, and an effort to acquire or manifest something. This concept aligns precisely with conscious manifestation or creation. Hence, another translation of aloha emerges, to consciously manifest life joyfully in the present. This is our prime directive. An alternate translation of aloha also provides a primary method of acquiring mana, or spiritual influence. Through breathing in the present moment, awareness of one's breath and proper natural breathing amplifies mana, and concentrated breathing further enhances it. When I think of life's biggest questions, the who, what, where, when, why, in the context of aloha, aloha addresses 3 of these aspects. Who, of course, refers to you and me. What is the conscious creation of our reality? When is the now, the present moment, the space between the past and future, where reality truly exists? And the answer to where is nature. The answer to why is because we're here to cherish, protect, and care for this being we inhabit called Earth. So let's elaborate a little further. The Hawaiians lack a word for nature in the sense of being outside in nature, but they do have a word for world or earth. The word is honua, which also means background or foundation. The ancient Hawaiians didn't perceive nature as something separate from themselves because nature was really their reality. Thus lies in nature the foundation of the physical world. To unravel the answer to why, we must dive deeper. Examining the root word in honua, we discover the term ho'onua. Some of the meanings attributed to the word include to give generously and continuously, to indulge as a child, and to surge, to rise like the swells of the sea. Consequently, a deeper meaning of honua surfaces. The foundation of our physical reality, nature. It's continually and generously providing to satisfy our needs and fulfill our desires. Yet, there's also a notion of reciprocity. Just as the rising swell of the sea recede to gather renewed energy, nature must also recede to rejuvenate itself and grant strength to the foundation of our reality, honua. As nature bestows itself upon us, we must also reciprocate and give back to nature. This truth can be found in one of the creation stories revolving around Papa and Wakea, the primary Earth Mother and Sky Father. From the initial union of Papa and Wakea, a male child is born prematurely. This child is stillborn and laid to rest. From his body sprouts a shoot that Wakea names Haloa. The shoot becomes the first kalo plant. Subsequently, this male child born is also named Haloa in honor of the deceased sibling, and he became the ancestral propagator of humanity. Let's try to look at some of the meanings behind this tale. Haloa. Haloa signifies a long waving stem. This initial kalo plant represents a staple of Polynesia diet and all plants that grow on this honua, earth. Haloa also conveys long breath, and on an esoteric level, everlasting cycle. The life and death cycle of plants sustains all creatures, including us. Plants provide food and medicine while producing oxygen we breathe. The first human is named Haloa as well to honor these plants and to remind us where we come from, the everlasting cycle. This gift of life flows from humans to plants and then returns to humanity. The story also reveals the quality of our existence is fundamentally tied to nature, honua. Nature is constantly transforming and cycling water, air, and growth. They're imperative for our survival. Nature also embodies the essence of aloha and vice versa. It's no coincidence that aloha and haloa are just respellings of each other. It's in nature that we can discover the wonder of our existence here on this honua, on the aina. Where else in nature is the spirit of aloha easier to experience? Its beauty is awe-inspiring and energizing and draws you into the present moment, kamanava. In nature, we can also gain ike to make responsible choices, kuleana, if we approach with aloha in our pu'uvai, our heart. With an attitude of aloha, we can gain from the wisdom of the wind and the wisdom of vai, and the wisdom of the lepo and the wisdom of the kumu, and learn all from these truths, revelations presented by the non-human community. So we've seen that aloha is indeed a way of life. It's an attitude, and it contains guidelines to help us live our lives. It's definitely a word to the wise. So if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, I like to bring to mind another old saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and point out that aloha is a perfect example of that in Olelo Hawaii. Sometimes also the opposite of this saying is true. So the next time you greet a friend with aloha, hold its meaning close to your heart and think of the picture you're painting. It's indeed a beautiful world. As we wrap up our journey through Explore Maui, we hope you've experienced the true essence of Ohana and the island's spirit. This podcast has offered a unique perspective on Maui, focusing on both its natural wonders and timeless wisdom of aloha. Whether you're a homeschool family seeking real-world experience, a visitor looking to enrich your trip, or a long-time resident seeking fresh inspiration, Explore Maui has your go-to resource. Before we part ways, we have exciting news. Are you eager to dive deeper into the heart of Hawaii? Our upcoming Hawaii Immersion online course and webinars offer a unique opportunity to explore the profound depths of the Pacific Gem. Click the link below to discover about Hawaii's language, culture, and cosmic traditions as you've never seen them before.